Well, welcome back to Digger Detecting, everybody. Today I am super excited to be talking about pinpointers, and we have in front of us the Minelab Pro-find-40 handheld pinpointer, and it's been a great little unit which I've used over the last 5 years, and I absolutely love it. But not only that, now today we can introduce the Minelab Pro-find-40 with some brand new features, and not only that, it is now red in color. How awesome. So let's bust him out, throw a battery in him, and give you a look at what it can do. Well, there he is, guys, the brand new Pro-find-40 Pinpointer by Minelab. Just an exceptional little unit, and ideally I'm really loving the new color, the new red, the Minelab red. How awesome. So before we turn him on, we do have a battery in the back, but before we turn him on, I just wanted to run through a few of the new settings and features that this little unit has. So we'll start off with the increased depth. It does have 10% more depth, so therefore you should be able to hit on targets at a deeper depth. So really cool, and a very handy feature to have, because we all know how deep some of those coins and relics can get sometimes. Adjustable sensitivity, we have the 5 bars sensitivity, which we will show you in a second and turn him on and give you a look. We also have the lost alarm, so if you do happen to turn it on, leave it laying in the grass by accident, walk away by accident, you will be able to hear him sing out after a few minutes, making it that much easier to go and find it, and making sure you have it for that next adventure, which is most important. So we also have the non-ferrous and ferrous tone ID, so you can opt between the two, and making it that much easier to work out what you're hitting on. We also have diff technology, and that means basically that when you turn the unit off, the circuitry disengages, therefore not interfering with your detector, throwing funny signals out there and making it harder for you to detect. So look, a very clever little unit, disengaging all the circuitry inside when it is turned off with that diff technology feature. Now, the last one I want to get to and talk about is the main feature from Minelab that they've included with the Pro-find-40 here. And we're going to turn him on for this and show you a look. Very loud, how awesome. So we turn him on there with a push of a button, and the new feature I wanted to speak about is the rapid retune. Now it offers on-demand calibration whilst out in the field. So where originally you would have to turn him off, turn him back on, if he was playing a little bit funny or throwing a few funny signals, you would have to turn him off and turn him back on. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. With the Pro-find-40 here by Minelab, all you simply do is push the button whilst it's on, and you can hear the double beep. You can do it as many times as you like, and it is on-demand calibration. It's a quick rapid retune button. So we can now rapid retune whilst out in the field, making sure it is ready to go back in the hole. And as I said, no more switching it off and having to turn him back on, waiting for him to ground balance himself and retune himself. We can now just do it with a push of a button. So super simple, super easy, and a great feature incorporated into this little Pro-find-40. So I'll tell you what, very impressed. We do have, just blocking the speaker there, we do have the 5 bars of sensitivity. We're down on minimum at the moment, as you can hear it blanking out. We'll just step up through the bars there and give you a bit of a look. It does hit super hard on targets. You can hear my watch there going off. As I said, it is very loud. So going back down there, and you can go right back down to the minimum where it blanks out. That is super loud. So awesome stuff. One thing I did just notice quickly too is the holes in the speaker are a little bit bigger. So not tiny little holes where the mud and the water can pack in and block them up and block that speaker. So with the larger holes here, I'm pretty hopeful that they're going to keep clean a little bit easier and making that speaker sound off nice and loud. So anyway, guys, that is about it for the Pro-find-40. Oh, we had our hand over the speaker then. There he is, turned off and ready to go out on that next adventure. So I really hope you enjoyed. Just a quick look now. However, as I said, subscribe to my channel for future. We will be checking this guy out and testing it out and putting it through its paces in all my future videos. And I cannot wait to check out what it can do, especially with that increased depth and the on-demand calibration, the rapid retune buttons. So how awesome, the brand new Pro-find-40 by Minelab. Get out there and check them out, and also subscribe to my channel for future, and watch as I see what it can do.